Hello, this is John Oti. In this first part of the Magsimus-Deluxe tutorial, we will introduce the software and take you on a quick tour of the user interface. Magsimus-Deluxe is a Microsoft Windows application. It is MagOasis major application software. It offers an intuitive and comprehensive general-purpose micromagnetic modeling environment for scientists and engineers that are interested in an easy-to-use design, analysis, and optimization software. It computes coupled multiphysics problems that include magnetic material interactions, magnetic resistive, thermal, and spin torque effects. A key concept to understand when using Magsimus-Deluxe is its design hierarchy. The user manual contains a detailed description of design components and their coordinate systems. The system is at the top level of the design hierarchy. Logical groups are at the next level, and the basic design components that make up groups are at the lowest level. In practice, the groups provide certain functional organizations of the components. This approach greatly facilitates the design of complex systems. For example, a group and its components may be brought to mechanically move as one whole unit. Let us begin with an empty Magsimus-Deluxe session shown here. The user interface offers an intuitive layout for creating and managing your design. Let's quickly touch on some of the commonly used areas of the program. This is the Design Manager. This will be your starting point for new designs. At the top here is a row of action buttons for creating system components. Below the action buttons is the system structure list. Listed here are the components of the design. By default, an empty group is automatically created for a new design. Right now, the system structure list consists of just two nodes. The first node is the system node, and the second node is the group node. Notice how the group node is indented inwards from the system node to reflect its lower position in the system hierarchy. Every design always has exactly one system node present. The list will grow as more groups and components are added to your design. Each component in the list is denoted by a node icon special for it. Right-clicking the mouse on any one of the nodes brings up a shortcut menu which may be used for adding new components, removing components, and doing other things. Let us load an external design file. We go here to the File menu, click Open, select this file. As you can see, this design is fairly elaborate. This design was previously calculated and its solution states and data output recorded. The Design Manager portrays the organization of this design groups into several functional roles. Double-clicking any node opens a dialog box for editing its properties. Let's double-click this node. Related data input areas are organized under different tabs in this dialog box. Clicking the Help button displays context-sensitive help information for the currently selected tab. For example, if I click Help info for the Geometry tab is displayed. If I now switch to any other tab, say the Exchange tab, and click Help, notice the help info for Exchange is now displayed. Such context-sensitive help is available throughout the user interface. A three-dimensional portrayal of the design is drawn in this box, which is called the System Display pane. Using the mouse pointer, you may interact with components of a design in the pane. Clicking a component selects it. The black handles mark the extent of the selected component, and the white handles mark the components group. Using the handles, you can interactively resize, move, and rotate groups and components. Double-clicking a component displays its properties dialog box we saw earlier. A shortcut menu for accomplishing many tasks is displayed by right-clicking the mouse button anywhere in the pane. Output data curves generated for this calculation are here to the right. Right-clicking the mouse in a plot window displays a shortcut menu for working with the plot in many ways. This includes transforming the plot into other useful data. Standard mouse pointer actions allow zooming into any part of the plot. Double-clicking the window restores the unzoomed view. This group of controls below the Design Manager is the external field controls. These are used for defining external magnetic fields to be applied to the system during a calculation. At the top here, just below the main program menu, are two convenient and very useful toolbars. The bottom toolbar is the System Display toolbar. It contains the means for interactively manipulating the drawing of the system. Using these controls, you can zoom into various parts of the design. From the view box, we can select different points for viewing the design. From the box right next to it, the On Display box, we can select individual groups and components of the design to display. Let us click the Zoom Full button to adjust the view. The top toolbar is the Recording and Simulation toolbar. It contains buttons and controls for running a calculation or for creating and replaying recorded simulations. Clicking the Run button starts a calculation. Clicking it after first checking the Run in Background box to the left submits the calculation as a background job. The current design contains some recorded calculation as indicated by the Forward Replay button, which is active. Let's click it. As you can see, a movie of the solution states is replayed. Let us click the Back Replay button to replay backwards. Let's click Stop. Let us now select just the AMR component from the On Display box. Let's display a vector map for it by right-clicking it and selecting Vector Map from the shortcut menu. All the tools that are needed to navigate all sections of the vector map are available in this dialog box. Right-clicking the mouse in the map box displays a shortcut menu for working with the map in different ways. This includes generating the vector maps of several physical quantities, as well as accomplishing various differential vector transformations on the maps. Standard mouse pointer actions allow us to zoom into any part of the map. Double-clicking restores the unzoomed view. Let us now close the map dialog box. Surface charge maps of magnetic shield components of a design can similarly be viewed by means of a shortcut menu. Much of the main program menu play their standard Windows roles with the exception of the special menu. This menu points to a variety of special functions that include the ability to modify the design environment and to launch standalone productivity tools. This concludes part 1 of the Magsimus-Deluxe tutorial. Here is a recap of what we have learned so far and a preview of things to come in part 2. Hopefully we have managed to give you a feel of the Magsimus-Deluxe user interface. Indeed, we only scratched the surface in this tutorial. You can continue to discover more for yourself in the program's user manual that is installed with the software. Thank you.